Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan and today's video I'm going to be talking about like a comparison of similar kind of makeup products, makeup alternatives. You can take it however you like. Say you like some product and you're wondering, okay, if this is similar to that, maybe I have that product in today's video. So I don't really know what I'm going to be naming this video. That's the reason I'm giving you all of this introduction. Sometimes I have these ideas that I want to talk to you guys about, but I don't know what title will fit in. So anyways, let's get started. The first one I'm going to be talking about are sponges. So this one is the Color Bar sponge. So I have this from over about a year and a half right now. I don't really like the sponge that much. Say this one and the Blue Heaven makeup sponge. They were pretty good at that time when I was not very well aware of a lot of sponges. But recently I've been introduced to these two sponges which I love over this one. So this is from Mars Cosmetics and this one is from the brand called Cal Los Angeles. So these sponges have more of a squishiness than this one does itself, and both of these retail for the same price. The Cal sponge, it retails for 350 rupees, but it's always on discount for 199. Do not buy it for the full price. And the Color Bar one is for 199 as well. So it's all the similar price point. It's just which one performs better. So I feel like these two sponges work a lot better than this. Can you see? It's a little bit hard and it's not as squishy as I like it to be. And this is the Cal sponge and it just goes all the way there. Like, look at that. This is so dense and this one is soft and cushy. And this one is again the Mars Cosmetics sponge. Comparison. So this gives you the bounce. It blends the product really well. So if you were looking for really good affordable sponges, try these out and you would not be disappointed in them at all. And even if they tear and wear out, you can repurchase them with a lot of ease. And then let's talk about some eyeshadow palettes. I'm not sure if I have mentioned this in another video, but this one is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded eyeshadow palette, and an eyeshadow palette that is exactly the same and you get the same number of shades as well. This is a Mars Cosmetics 15 pan eyeshadow palette. Look at the similarity in the colors and they perform the same. The matte shades are almost the same. The shimmer shades are pretty much the same. So it's just depending on your color scheme, what you really like to pick up and your price point. They have about 4 varieties in this one. I do have a more colorful variant as well. This one is in the shade number 02. This one is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2 eyeshadow palette. So it just depends on what you want to pick up. But this one is for 299 and I think this one is for 650 rupees. So it depends on how much money you want to spend, but the performance is the same. If you want to, why did I say same? If you are very specific, you want to use the Makeup Revolution palette itself, then you can by all means stick to that. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is the Color Bar Cellular Dry Oil. This is one of my favorite products to use before my foundation. It's an amazing base product to own, and even if you want to top it off with your usual moisturizer on a day-to-day basis, you can still use this. This is a multi-purpose oil, and this oil is not very heavy looking on the face. It doesn't look like you have a lot of oil on your face, and because of that your makeup is just going to go and look a little bit too greasy, oily. It's not anything like that. But if you wanted a really good option, because this might be a little bit too oily for you if you have sort of normal to combination oily skin type, you can try out the Color Bar Perfect Selfie Primer Oil. It's pretty much the same product, just that this one is a little more lighter on the skin and it doesn't look as oily. Even that is not very oily looking on your skin, but if you have oily skin, I can completely understand. Or if you have like combination skin type, it might not work for you. You can try this out. It's a lot more lightweight and it just instantly blends into your skin. And this is like half the price of that primer oil. So from the same brand, you can select whatever you like. And if you feel like, okay, all of these are really expensive, but you want a good primer oil, you can try out something from Stay Quirky that's for like less than quarter of a price of the Color Bar Cellular Dry Oil. This one is the Stay Quirky First Base Primer Oil. I got this a while back and I have used it a couple of times. You get just 10 ml of product. I think this one retails for about 150 or 200. I'm not very sure. I cannot see the price right now because this product is out of stock on purple.com. But it's a really good primer oil. I don't expect any skincare benefits from this, and I'm not very sure what the ingredients of this product are. So take this with a grain of salt. Buy it only if you're okay with that, because there's no disclosure of ingredients on the website. I tried, I looked up, and there's nothing in that. So if you're just using this one for your makeup, you can try this. So I have tried this out a couple of times and I haven't really had any breakouts from this particular product. It doesn't really feel heavy on my skin, and my makeup goes on really smooth and it glides on. So you can try this out. Take it with a grain of salt. If you are really looking for a very affordable product, then you can try this. And then the next product I'm going to be talking about is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation. Now, if you guys are like, okay, that is an affordable product, who wants an alternative? I get a lot of messages, DMs, comments asking me for an alternative for this particular product, because there are so many reasons it might have not worked for a lot of people. Maybe you have budget constraints, you just don't want to spend a lot of money on makeup, and yeah, you can never find this product on discount most of the times. Even if you do find it on discount, it's for like maximum 5% discount, which is almost negligible. So a product that I found that was pretty similar to this in terms of finish is the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. I feel like both of this is very, very similar, although I do feel like the PAC one is slightly more full coverage compared to the Rimmel foundation. You have to build the Rimmel one up, but when you build it up, it's pretty much the same. And the Rimmel foundation has a little bit more of a dewy finish, which I really like, and you can always find this one on a discount. So sometimes on Nykaa there's a flat 50% off, and you can get this one for as low as 325 rupees, which is a really good price deal for a 30 ml of a product. And now the shade range could be a little bit tricky because this is not an Indian brand. It does contain slight more pink undertones to it than like warmer golden undertones. Just keep that in mind. If you can find a shade for yourself, by all means pick this one up. You won't be disappointed. I got this one in the shade 402 bronze. I really like the way it matches my skin tone. I will show you guys a side-by-side demo of these two products, of course, so you can make a good informed decision about both of this. But if you wanted something that is quite similar to the PAC HD foundation, you can try this one out. Just keep in mind that this one is a little bit more dewy looking on your skin, so if you have combination oily skin type, maybe the PAC foundation worked for you. This might not. I mean, something's gotta give. If you wanted to try this out but you couldn't because of the budget, you wanted a more affordable option, try out the Rimmel foundation. So the next one I'm going to be talking about is a primer as well, and this one is the Sugar Aquaholic Priming Moisturizer. This is one of my favorite primers. It's a really nice primer. It can work like a moisturizer cum primer. It hydrates your skin, especially if you have very dry skin. Now this one retails for 499 rupees, and you get 30 ml of product. And a primer that is very similar to this, and I have been loving that one as well, is from Maybelline Fit Me. This one is a dewy and smooth primer. This one retails for 499 rupees as well, and you get 30 ml of product, pretty much the same price range. So this is what I was talking about. Similar products, similar price range, similar quantity, similar finishes. So these are the same. I have just put it back in this, but I have used this a couple of times, and this has turned out to be one of my favorite primers. It's very dewy looking on the skin. The foundation goes on so smooth, and even if you have like any kind of dry patches, dry skin, this will take care of that. They do have a matte and poreless version of this as well, which I do own. I bought it for a video, which I will be coming up with that video very soon. Love both of this. I just feel like the Sugar one, you cannot find it on discount most of the times, but the Maybelline one goes on a discount for as low as 325, 350 rupees. So that's the reason I'm recommending this if you wanted to get this, but you can never find this on discount. Next one I'm going to be talking about. Why am I always putting my hair behind my ears and then pulling it out? Okay, let's keep it behind my ears itself. So next product I'm going to be talking about is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I have done a full comparison of this concealer to the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in my Instagram Reels. You can check that out. So this one is a full coverage concealer, and so is this. So if you always wanted to try out the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, but you cannot find a shade range for yourself because this just comes in 3 shades, which is abysmal, you can try out the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. They have a lot more shade options, just that it's almost always out of stock, but if you can find them in stock, you will like this. Keep in mind that the e.l.f. concealer is a little bit more drying compared to the L'Oreal one. Both of these are full coverage matte concealers, but this one is slightly a little bit more drying. So if you have dry under eyes, dry skin, stay away from both of these concealers, but especially the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. But they have the similar coverage, similar finish, similar lasting power, just not similar shade range in India at least. And then let's talk about a stick product. This one is the Sugar Face Forward Contour Stick. This one is in the shade 02 Espresso Edge. Now this you get 9 grams of product for 799 rupees, but this arrived broken both the times I've ordered. So every single time I have to use this, I have to actually take a brush, apply this and then use it, because it's just a stick product and it's supposed to be very convenient where you can apply it like this, but nope. Both the times it arrived broken, and this is for 799. Again, most of the sugar products do not go on flat discounts. You can buy them like buy one, buy two, get one free on Nykaa or on Sugar website itself. Like you can pick out your complementary products. Those are the kind of discounts you will be finding with this. So if you wanted a very affordable alternative and something that can work really well for your skin, this one is the Eyeshadow Dazzler foundation stick. So this one is in the shade Contour FS, and I also have another shade. This one is in Dusky FS2. So either one of these shades, but I prefer Contour FS over Dusky FS2 because I feel like Dusky shade is a little bit too red for my skin tone, so I like this one. So if you wanted a really good, super affordable option for less than 100 rupees, try this out and you wouldn't be disappointed at all. And then another option, again pretty affordable. This one is from NY Bay. This one is their foundation concealer contour stick in the shade Toffee, but a really nice product. And this you get half the quantity of the sugar one. This is for 4 grams, and the price of this is for around 150 or something like that. I'm not very sure. I will leave all the prices in the description box below so that you guys can check out the product and the link, and you can shop if you want to. So it's a really nice blendable product. Amazing. This would work for people up to my skin tone. Like if you are deeper than my skin tone, it might not show up on you. Maybe you can check out their other shades if they do have, but if you are of my skin tone, this will work really well because it does have a little bit of like that ashy undertone. If you want to chisel out your cheekbone, works really nice. And in the Eyeshadow one, you get 9 grams of product as well, exactly like the sugar product. The quantity is exactly the same, just the price is a lot lesser. Very affordable. And if you're just starting out in makeup, you've not figured out things yet, try the Eyeshadow Dazzler one. You won't be disappointed. And next up, we're going to be talking about a highlighter. So this one is the Makeup Revolution highlighter. I'm not very sure what this is called because they've just put a tag on this that I'm not able to tell the name of this, but this is like a baked highlighter which is very subtle, very nice on the skin, and I really like it. I've really found this to be very underrated, something that not a lot of people talk about. It doesn't really exaggerate a lot of things on my face. It does contain shimmer particles, but it doesn't look too much. It's not like it's showing up weirdly on my skin, but I find that to be quite similar to my Swiss Beauty Fusion highlighter. This one is in the shade number 01. If you own this highlighter, I'm pretty sure you don't need any other powder highlighter, you guys. The shade is also exactly the same. This one is the Makeup Revolution one, and this is the Swiss Beauty highlighter. Like, look at that shade. Same. Even on the face, they apply pretty much the same. So that is for 500 rupees, and you can always find it on discount for about 450, but this is for 299 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. And you can find this one on discount as well. So this is for like half the price of that, and a really good product, and it's very subtle on your skin. So similar products. And then the last one I'm going to be talking about is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras, not just mine. A lot of people really like it. Some people don't really like it at all. It has a really good amount of length and volume. So I feel like the Mars Fabulash mascara is pretty much the same. It gives you the same result. It gives you the same amount of length and volume. Just that this can get a little bit clumpy sometimes, but I'm okay with it. I don't mind clumpy looking lashes, and I feel like most of the times when I do some eyeshadow look, if I don't really want to go ahead with false lashes, I always use this mascara because it gives my tiny eyelashes a little bit of volume and length as well. So I really like this. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you guys save a little bit of money, or like avoid buying similar products, or if you were just looking for comparison and you're wondering, okay, is this one similar to this product? I hope this video helped you guys in that. Let me know what other products you think are quite similar in the comment section down below. Maybe we can do another video just like this one. And also let me know what other videos you'd like to watch. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.